Last race tonight we will cover is the Jackson County Sheriff's race. The candidates are Johnny Wood and Sheriff Janice Mangum. Since Mr. Wood chose not to participate, Sheriff Mangum, will you please take 90 seconds to introduce yourself? Then I'll ask you some questions that you can have up to 2 minutes to answer each one.
Sure. Thank you very much. I'm Janice Mangum. I'm the Sheriff of Jackson County. I grew up in Jackson County in Jefferson. I've been in law enforcement for 35 years. I started my career here at the Jackson County Sheriff's Office in 1985 as a radio operator, and was very blessed to be able to work through every division of the Jackson County Sheriff's Office. So in 2012, decided upon the retirement of Sheriff Evans that I would seek to run for sheriff. After being elected in 12 and taking office in 2013, it's been a great humbling experience. The oath I took was to serve and protect the people of Jackson County and to enforce the laws of the state of Georgia, and we work very hard every day here at the Jackson County Sheriff's Office to do just that. I'm blessed and humbled to serve. I'm in my second term, seeking my third, and I appreciate everyone who has stood by me and supported me through the years. Sometimes it's challenging, and we step up to the plate when we have to deal with things and get it handled, and I'm just thankful to be able to serve the people of Jackson County as your sheriff. And I thank you, the Chamber, and Mr. Rose for having this forum.
Thank you very much, Sheriff Mangum, for your opening statement. Now, question number one, what are the biggest priorities you see for the Sheriff's Office over the next 4 years?
Well, the biggest priorities that I see are we got to face this growth we have here in Jackson County. We've had tremendous growth, and with it comes, more challenges. And so we have to work very diligently to serve and protect the people of this county. And we will continue to do that. That's what we do every day. But that is a challenge. There's many challenges, but the growth in the number of people that are in our county now compared to what was here in 2013 when I took office, it's just amazing how much it's had grown. So we've got to be ready to face that challenge. And we have great staff here that they work very hard to serve and protect. They have those servant hearts just like I have that servant heart. So we'll face those challenges. We have many more, but growth is a big thing. And the crime rate, of course, we want to battle that crime when people are victimized. We want to find those people and hold them accountable and make sure that they're held accountable for what they do to them. And so to do that, we got to work hard to protect our people and their property when they're working and face the problems and the crime that we have.
Thank you, Sheriff Mangum. Question number two, one of the sheriff's jobs is to manage and administer the jail. What challenges will the coronavirus pose to its employees and inmates, and how will you meet those challenges?
Well, we've already had those challenges with this coronavirus, and we've stepped up to try to deal with this the best we can with something that we've never seen before. So immediately when this first started, immediately we stopped our in-house visitation with inmates and tried to keep our inmates socially distanced and keep our staff distanced also back there in the jail. And as far as our deputies also, all of our staff, we've practiced our social distance and our washing our hands and sanitizing this office and in our jail. We do that regularly because we still have to enforce the law of the state of Georgia, no matter whether there's a coronavirus or not. So we've been very fortunate to keep it out of our jail right now, but it is a big challenge, and we work hard every day to make sure everybody here is safe, to include our inmates and our staff. And we will continue to do that during this coronavirus and try to get through this unknown territory that we've been in.
Thank you, Sheriff Mangum. Question number three, is your certification as a law enforcement officer in good standing, and has it ever been suspended? If it has been suspended, explain that.
Yes, I have been in law enforcement for 35 years. I've been a certified peace officer, a certified jailer. My certification has never been suspended. I have a 30-plus year personnel file here that I welcome anyone to come and look at. I don't have any suspensions in my certification or anything, and never will. I never want to tarnish the badge that I've worked very hard to carry, and I will always do what's right. And don't have anything to hide, so I welcome people to come and look at my personnel file.
Thank you, Sheriff Mangum. Finally, question number 4. The Sheriff's Office is a large employer that uses a large part of the county's annual budget. Tell us your philosophy for managing this office in the future.
Sure. We're the largest, of course, department in the county with money-wise. And so for the almost 7.5 years that I've served as sheriff, we take pride in the fact that we've been under budget each year. We're very careful. We're very good stewards of taxpayer money. We always will be, because we want to run this efficiently and effectively. And it's taxpayer money that pays us. It's taxpayer money that runs this jail and this sheriff's office. And we have to remember that. The cars we drive, everything that we do, we're paid for by taxpayers. We work very hard every year in our budget process to make sure that we're under budget and that we don't overspend. And I only want what's necessary to run this sheriff's office in jail, nothing more than that. And I'm just thankful, and I take pride in the fact that all of us, and a sheriff is only as good as the people that work around them. And I have great folks working around me, and I appreciate every one of them. And I'm very proud of the fact that we've been under budget each year. And even with this coronavirus, we know this is going to put a strain on the county budget. We understand that. We'll look at every avenue we have in our budget to save money, and we'll have to do that during this process, but we have been under budget each year, and I'm very proud of that as the sheriff.
Thank you, Sheriff Mangum. And now time for your closing remarks.
Sure. I failed in my opening to mention that my husband Jerry and I, we've been married 37 years. We live in the North Jackson area of Jackson County, and lived in Jackson County my entire life. And I'm so thankful and blessed and humbled to be able to serve the people of this county. I've said for many, many years that I'll always be a sheriff for the people, and I have been. I'm very accessible to everybody. May not call you back right then, but I will call you back. And I'm open for any problems that I might help someone with. When you need help, it doesn't matter to me what party affiliation you are. I'm not going to ask you, because I'm the sheriff, and my job is to serve and protect the people of this county. I take great pride in my job. I always have, and I always will. My entire 35-year career with 30 years here in Jackson County, it's been about serving the people. And in public safety, I think that you have to have that servant heart. And, what may not be important to someone, to us, is very important to people that need help. And we've always tried to be there for everybody, and we'll continue to try to do that. Blessed and humbled again to serve the people. And I want to thank the people that have stood by me all through the years to support me. And I want to ask for their continued support, and I want to ask for their vote on June the 9th in the primary election. And I look forward to serving another 4 years as sheriff of Jackson County. Thank you to the chamber. Thank you, Mr. Rose, for hosting this, and God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you so much, Sheriff Janice Mangum, and thanks everybody, all the candidates tonight. We want to thank, special thanks to the Chamber Governmental Affairs Committee for all the great questions you put together tonight. All the candidates, audience, we had a big crowd. We had people knocking on the door about 90 minutes early. So we appreciate all the passion and interest in Jackson County for our elected officials, all our seats up for grabs. And we want to thanks all to the great chamber staff. You work all the time tirelessly. You've been doing it with a lot of challenges with the coronavirus. We really appreciate all you do for all the businesses, moving business forward in Jackson County and beyond.